All right, back. Thank you for the break. Welcome back, everyone. Sound? We're outside the Crystal Cave. Gonna make a hard save. I did make a hard save, didn't I? Anyways, going into the Crystal Cave. I've put a few streams on the schedule. First time in a long time. Some 4-hour streams, like today's. And I'll try to stick to those. Some might not happen, or some might end up short. Today's might end up short. That's on there. It's a step, a baby step. So we're going into the Crystal Cave. I don't want to have a yellow saber. I've got a yellow lightsaber. Do you want to have a yellow lightsaber? I stole Bastila's lightsaber, but we both have yellow lightsabers. Crystal Cave. Kinrath. I don't think we've seen the Kinrath yet. They poison. Don't they poison? So, yeah. Josh came by with friends. Izzy. I don't know if Matt came with Josh as well. But welcome. I already passed the Crystal Cave branches in a few places, but I didn't pass. I thought I passed the first one. I selected the one who ended up in the back. Look at her path through it. I can abort. You can disengage. But I have to reach up. I know this will sound like nothing. I have to reach up and hit the spacebar to do that. And I guess I can reach over and hit the spacebar with my right hand. But even that is giving me a tremendous amount of trouble right now. Just reaching up to the spacebar with my left hand to pause and unpause the game so the flow of combat can go. Why don't I just reach over with my right hand? I'm gonna do that. I may get it caught on the headphone wire. This room has so many crystals in it. Where we deal with the Kinrath. So most of the crystals we get out of this room will be red. We'll get some others. Take them all down. Health's not so great. Everybody heal now. Clear your queue, throw out a heal. We're all standing close together. The heals are area heals. Boom, boom, we're good. Back to business. The hive, Kinrath. This room is clean. You run around breaking the eggs. Some of the eggs, items received. A crystal is found in the remains of the egg. We'll go to the middle of the room last. What's over here? More eggs. Crystal formation. Actually, loot that. You have acquired a lightsaber crystal. The other crystals we've gotten are similar and related, but we don't want to miss the lightsaber crystals. Come on, targeting system. Crystal formation. You've acquired another lightsaber crystal. Hey, Seaward, what's up? Fighting first. You can't believe someone's streaming this. What do you mean? KOTOR is a classic. Aren't people streaming this every day? Don't tell me I'm the only one on Twitch streaming this right now. Also, hi. This game was your childhood. I didn't get to play it when it was new. I didn't play it on Xbox. Played it on PC many years later. One sec. Yikes. So, game was your childhood. I think you and a lot of others. It'll be nice not to have to use... I'll show you inventory in a minute. It'll be nice not to have to use a yellow lightsaber anymore. We're gonna have some choices and some upgrades.
No.
Is that it? One of the three? We just picked some. And here's the biggie. Crystal formation. You've acquired a lightsaber crystal. Isn't that the special one? You done? Let's double check we didn't miss any. Durasteel bonding alloy, response package implant. Okay. Check it out. Blue crystal. Bondar crystal. Upgrade item. We'll have to go to a workbench to see what they do. I don't remember. I'll remember the name and think, oh, that's a good one, but I don't remember what they do. Green crystal. Red. 10 red crystals. I told you we were going to get a lot of red crystals. We got a lot of red crystals. 2 Rubat crystals.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Hey, Matt. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Starship. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for the follow. We get some love in chat from Matt. Hope to see you aboard the Starship most often. Mr. KJ, you're not the only one streaming KOTOR. But you get the most viewers. Rawr. Yellow crystal. Another one of those. Alright. Crystal Cave. This must not be the cave I was thinking about. No branching. Crystal Cave has branching. No, it doesn't, Jay. What does the Bondar do? We're going to have to go to a workbench to check, since we can't see on that screen. Stevie! Hey, what's up, Stevie? I'm not in the chat box. That's excellent. Double the typing, double the fun. Doing alright, Stevie. It's been a kind of rough day. How about you? Hey, I'm real sorry I didn't make the meetup. I'm real sorry I didn't make the meetup. Hopefully I can make the next one. Not the Denver one, but I'm pretty bad about getting out anyways, and right now getting out is extra tough, so. But it looks like it was awesome. Stevie is another northern Colorado streamer. Check her out, give her a follow. But she got together a bunch of streamers in Colorado, Denver, northern Colorado, getting them together for meetups. Pretty cool. Day's going well. Gotta love those Kath hounds. Excuse me, Canderous sir. There was something laying out here. Let's go back. Let's go back to the Enclave workbench. Even though we could, while we're out here, go to the... Can't I get the name right? It's not Sandal. All I can think is Sandal. The Metales and Well, on the plus side, Stevie, I may finally have the MRI scheduled that I've needed since October. And I was the one waiting for 2017. That was on me. But now it's like Keystone Cops trying to get it approved, ordered, scheduled, and it looks like Monday. I have it scheduled now. It's actually scheduled. But there are reasons why it might not happen on Monday. Might not happen until next Friday or the following week. The details are absurd. Keystone Cops. This is the closest I've gotten. What you making? You're watching while you cook. We've already gotten the diary off the body. I want to go back to the Enclave. We didn't even go to the ruins, but the ruins are pretty quick to get to. After we go to the Enclave, work on the saber a bit. You don't know yet? Stevie, don't know yet? Don't know what you're making? Are you just mixing ingredients? What's the most, and you can go all the way back to childhood if you want, what's the most disgusting thing you've ever made in the kitchen? I remember mixing lots of sweet things with a friend once, like just, I don't think there was soda in there, but like chocolate and juice and not juice and I don't, oh God, blah. Luke, what's up, Luke? Thank you for the auto host. You're out there. Oh, talk to Elise. We need to talk to Elise. Since we found her droid, her companion droid.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
Double entendre? I'm afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening.
That is Ashley, right?
I can't bear to live without him.
She's so distraught, she's walking in a zigzag. Yo, Critical, what's up? How you been, man? How's the family? Well, you retweeted the stream today. I wanted to thank you for that. Sounds terrible, Jay. Yep, sounds like Ashley. It's been a weird day. It's been a rough day. I'm just trying to hold it together today, man. But glad to be here. I usually do much better in the chair. I've had a few days recently and plenty in the past where I'm less symptomatic in the chair. Sitting here, probably because of the camera. Just have more posture discipline, and that usually makes a big difference. It's not today. Today's probably would. If I thought it was gonna continue like this, I probably wouldn't have streamed today, but we'll go a little more and wrap up. We're back here for the workbench. Where the heck's the workbench? In the one near Master Czar. Bench over there. This is not the right place. There may be another workbench up here, and I think there's a vendor up here. We can't afford anything. Yeah, Critical, I guess if you've been in and out recently or not around too much, I haven't been around too much since October. And it's a spine thing, whatever it is. It's up here, and lately the symptoms are down here. It's all over the place. When it started, it was just muscles. All my muscles were in spasm. I couldn't turn my head. Now my muscles are pretty good. I mean, I can turn my head, but nerve root, and then it's all going down the arm, and so my left hand's pretty useless lately. I can use it. I mean, it's not. I still have grip, but it's So MRI scheduled for Monday, and I probably should add it a long time ago. Double-bladed lightsaber. Change the color blue, green for now. Didn't we get a special crystal? Shouldn't we have gotten a special crystal in the crystal cave? I didn't miss that, did I? How about blue for now? Rubat does +1 damage, +1 attack. Good basic crystal. Bondar does
I have detected a signal embedded in the
stun.
static.
Izzy Jesus. We call you Izzy. Thank you for the follow, Izzy. Welcome aboard this starship. Welcome, welcome. Exactly, that sort of stuff. Neuropathy. And sciatica blow. Yeah, and oddly enough, I do know the sciatica has nothing to do with what's going on now, but I heard we had lumbar shit going on, so I do know that. The, okay, difficulty check on this is a 10, so it's a pretty easy check. 25% chance of stunning an enemy for 2 rounds, but if they roll higher than a 10, it doesn't happen. So it's not, I'm not going to worry about the Bondar. Let's go for damage. Right. We'll have so many crystals later. Of course you can call me Izzy. Excellent. Why not? You can have the Rubat crystal. I really did steal Bastila's lightsaber. She had the double-bladed. We won't see another double-bladed for a while yet. And I gave her my one-handed weapon. Took hers. Okay, that's why we came back. And it disabled. That's not nice. Be nice, yo. What's up? Cheers. Candace is doing all right. Should we swap them out? Anybody want to see Mission or Zalbar or Karth? Get a free heal by just returning to the Ebon Hawk, which we haven't in a while. Let's go. That's this is the Ebon Hawk. That's where a workbench is. That's where a workbench is. Yeah, Izzy, I wouldn't imagine. So. Despite helping you on Taris, Candace continues to be something of a mystery to you. Might be a good idea to try and get to know him better. Definitely. Is anyone not a fan of Canderous?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Wondering if you had any interesting stories.
You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought? The enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure.
Yes.
I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes.
The Mandalorians destroy worlds for honor?
Win or lose, as long as the fight is worthy, then honor is gained. The glory at having triumphed over impossible odds is what drives us. If there's nothing at stake, your possessions, your life, your world, then the battle's meaningless. We Mandalore take everything we are and throw it into battle. It's the true test of yourself. The battle against death, against oblivion.
Seek death?
All life dies eventually. A true warrior is one who can beat it down whenever it raises its head. But times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, and glory from it, win or lose. And we lost. But now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies and the pathetic gangs in the lower city of Taris could not be considered the most glorious of tasks. When I think of the battles
Understatement.
I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
We'll never again speak of this. He'll have plenty to say. We got healed up by coming back here. Inside the Ebon Hawk, there is a workbench we can actually use. I haven't been in there since we got control. Came to Dantooine. Let's go check it out. Because you know who's in the closet, right? Mandalorians want glory, and Klingons want honor. KJ. Along those lines. He might even talk some more now.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? Give me stems.
Stimulants make a warrior out of even the weakest human. Here's a speed
Sounds
boosting
about right.
stimulant to help you get quicker. There anything else you need?
I think the Mandalorians probably want honor also, but it's
Your choice.
mission
I'm
critical
here if you
for
want
the
something
Klingons.
done right.
There's our workbench. Storage. Nope, this is the hyperdrive. This would be storage. They're all empty. This is a store of emergency food and supplies. E3M4. You don't talk much, do you? Chime in if you ever have any advice. Okay. We could press them for more. Wait, which side is which? I'm all out of whack. HK in the closet is in the second game. We gotta get to Tatooine before we meet HK in this game. Sorry I'm so out of it today. You were really out of it too. There's something you want? Zalbar. Be nice, yo. Hey, Entropic, I'm totally sleep deprived because of a recent Fallout 4 settlement obsession. Otherwise, I'm good. Well, you must have been having fun. Glad you've been having fun. Probably not good to be sleep deprived. Hope you make up for that. Zalbar, Zalbar. Wonder if you could help me with a problem. What problem? Unless you want something threatened or a door bashed in, you should ask someone else. Zalbar, I'm gonna open up a little. I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. That, you don't trust me? Nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. Well, have to tell me more eventually. Why will he have to? I know he will. That may be, but not today. There you go, Kasei. Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. Sometimes we gotta make that happen. Make that true, but... First time in the cockpit. This is the galaxy map. Ready to leave Dantooine. You can use the galaxy map. Romance, romance, romance. I don't know. I might. I don't think I've ever allowed Carth to. I was about to drift into spoiler territory, but anyways, I've never romanced Carth, although I've played female character usually. Although in the second game in Sith Lords, I like to switch that around. The Exile, I like to play a male Exile, but I don't think I've ever romanced Carth. Can we continue our discussion?
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
But I'm bored, so spit it out, Carth. I think you owe me an explanation.
Listen, sister, just because we're working together doesn't mean you get to go badger me with constant questions.
Yeah, I forget party members often enough, too. You've probably seen it happen. Get to the end of the game and whoops, it happened in Origins. We got to the council. Everything went wrong. I had neglected too many people. Listen, sister. Yes, you're damn right it does.
Blast it if you aren't the most frustrating woman to talk to. Isn't there someone else you can harass for a little while?
I'm frustrating, Carth.
What, me? What did I do?
Typical male is one of the answers. That's rich.
Okay, I give up. You win. Look, I suppose I could use someone to talk to. I'm just not used to it, and I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul.
Sounds familiar.
With good reason. Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
You didn't think he would betray the Republic?
Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
But you blame yourself for trusting your friend.
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
Yeah, probably do the same thing in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Let's go! You're not going anywhere, Karth. You're staying right here.
How can I help?
Let's talk about that dream, that vision.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision.
That's what I
A
said.
vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
Still don't understand why we shared this vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place?
Force joke!
To the first,
Force
I can
joke!
only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Oh, thanks. Seems a little convenient, is all.
The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially with those that are strongly affiliated with it. In this respect, you and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. We are the tools of the Force, and we will do as it wills.
Not me. I do what I want. I do what I want. It's right there, number one. Make the Force sound alive.
There is no evidence one way or the other. What you believe the Force to be ultimately will decide who you are. What would you like to know?
Still don't understand why we share this vision. Oh, it's weird. Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Mean by a trace? Isn't it a bit convenient, again, to dream about our enemies?
And what else should we dream about except that which is most important to our fate? We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
What do you think they were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
Right. Sure, I like the idea of you being in my dreams.
And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams?
Pretty certain. I guess that could be.
Regardless of which it is, our fates are linked. The vision was doubtless meant for us both.
You expect more visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
Okay.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Let's head to those ruins we were just talking about. Wrong way. When you leave this ship, you'll form your party. Okay. Bastila is coming. Who else is coming to the ruins? Doesn't have to be Canderous. Does anyone have any interesting dialogue in the ruins? Anyone particularly helpful? Canderous has been doing it. Let's bring Canderous. You know what? Bring mission. Hopefully we'll run into someone when we leave the ship here. No. Here.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing? Why? You don't have to tell me anything.
No, I want to tell you. Zalbar's a great listener, but it might be nice to talk about this with someone who doesn't reply in growls and grunts. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
Stowaways? How did your brother do that to a 5-year-old?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
It's family. You have to stick by your family.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Without my brother, I don't know where I'd be. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Well, pretty handy skills to have.
Yeah, Griff did right by me.
Nah, I
really
didn't
miss
say
him
that.
since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Not sure Griff did right by you, but doesn't sound like he's big on keeping promises. Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. Is there something else you need?
No, never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
So, let's hop back on the ship because I hope we run into someone when we exit the ship this time. Take 2. No? Alright. Alright. Fine. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you better talk to her. Well, that's odd. We did just. But alright.
Hey there.
Maybe we're not done here after all. I want to talk to you about your brother.
I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up.
Why do you hate her so much?
My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Pazik. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating.
Hey,
but Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked.
You mean no matter how much he stole? Lena dump him?
I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road.
Maybe she actually liked Griff. She actually liked him.
I saw Lena for what she really was, a busty, credit-grubbing cantina rat. She used Griff and took away the only family
Hey there,
I had.
friend.
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Well, maybe something happened to him. Like he deserted you. Promised, though. He promised as soon as he had enough credits. How is this Lena's fault again?
Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Taurus, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. And part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope.
Okay, have it your way.
Do we try for a take 3? Take 3. We're playing catch up with mission here. Hold on one sec. I need to grab this call in case it's Doc.